What do you think about sexual energy exchange, soul ties? People they say when you sleep with a girl, you kind of take their data, their energy, whether it's a negative or whatever, and the energy of the people they've been with.
It's true. It's true. Absolutely. I mean, in every sense of the word, I mean, you take it and at a memory level, at a cellular level, your cells remember, your energy remembers, you remember. And you just share yourself with another person. So people need to be careful about that. 1, 2, careful with vaccinated women, bro. If you're not vaccinated, just know and study how the vaccine transmits as well. Sexual contact. So if you're out here sleeping with vaccinated women, you're in trouble, bro.
Better off getting a jab. What do you think of porn?
Stay away. I mean, just look at who owns the porn industry and then just realize that it's a psyop war. It's art, everything artificial, right? Everything that God's made naturally, man's tried to engineer. Everything. So once again, what is it doing for you? Beneficial or negative? Is it an addiction? Are you treating it as a poison? Are you treating it as something that is... What is the intention of the person that is making this? Is it for my best interest? The person hosting this website, do they care about me? If the answer is no, then if I offered you a sandwich right now, and I'm like, hey, I didn't make this with kindness, I smeared it all over the floor, right? But I'm gonna package it nicely, here you go. Would you eat it? No, because it's not made with the best intent in mind. Same thing with everything. So what's the intention behind these websites? What's the intention behind this video? What's the intent? Is it to take from me or is it to give? If it's to take my energy, I don't want it. It's not even whether it's good or bad, it's being fucking intelligent. You have to go beyond more, like morals are one thing, but why do you have these morals? Why is this the better way of life? When you can justify your morals with logic, you become unstoppable. There's logic to morality. You just have to be able to identify it. You can't just say, oh, this is what I believe, because if that's what you just believe and that's your conviction without any sort of mental logic behind it, then there's a propensity to cave, because it only makes sense to live the best life possible. So why would you do things that cripple you from that?
Do you think it comes down to self-control as well? Having a bit of self-control to say no, and then realising, because like you say, everybody's got true potential, everybody's got greatness in them, and if you can tap into it just a little bit and you start seeing the results, it makes you want more. When I started the podcast as well, when you start getting views, I remember getting 1,000 views, and it's probably the happiest I've been since I started this journey, because it was a goal, and then you get 10,000, then you get 1 million, now we're hitting 1 billion downloads and views, and it just doesn't feel the same. But I remember at the start of the journey, now it becomes a business. It's more a business module now. I know how it understands, I know how it operates, I know how to function, I know how to provide for the people around me by things that I do now. I've mastered that, but it's just mad the potential that so many human beings have got in them to then create change, to then better their life. And by bettering their life can be just the smallest of thing. And it's if the people could tap into it and see what they've got, man, wow, how fucking amazing the world would be. But it's just, I think the world is controlled by a bit of greed, a bit of power. And I think we've all got that. I think that's just human instincts, but we've all got animal natures in us to then want to be the best, work hard. That's just the fucking way it is. Will it ever change? I don't know. Do you think there's a universe? Do you think there's more out there? Because I know people believe we're in a dome, people say the world's round, it's flat.
We could live on a fucking Dorito shake planet. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Bro, after this pod, bro, I gotta go back to the trenches. I gotta go to the gym. Like, I got shit to do, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't going to space, and I don't know what's out there. I got problems. I got things that I gotta work on. I got mindset that I gotta fix. You know, I got business that I gotta take care of. Like, who knows? You know, life is about goals. You're never going to become everything. You have to pick what you want to be. You have to pick your destination, what you want. Bro, if I wanted to focus on whether the earth is flat or round, I'd dedicate my life to it. I'm not dedicating my life to it. So why would I dedicate 0.8% of my time to it? I'm not fully focused, right? So what are the goals? All these conspiracies, all these things taking place, bro, like, they're all like noise to me. Yeah, of course that's happening. Of course. Oh, Oh, you don't think they fucking sacrifice kids? Oh, okay. Well, you're an idiot. Duh, that's happening. Oh, you don't think they're committing genocide and bombing people and cleansing people? Oh, well, you're an idiot. What am I going to do? Sit down and, oh, you think they're jabbing, poisoning you? Oh, no, you don't think that? Okay, sounds good. Go get jabbed. What am I going to do? Fight people? No, bro, I got shit to do. I'm not here trying to fit, like, if you don't see it, you don't see it. And if you see it, welcome to the journey, fellow glitch.
What do you think of the Matrix?
It's real, bro. Matrix comes from the word matriz, which means womb, which means to be birthed. So the concept of matrix is the constructed system. So the question is, what levels of the matrix exist? There's multiple levels, you know? You have the financial system, you have the governmental system, you have the natural system, you have the universal system. There's many levels to the game. What I would say is you're bound to it. You have to play it. You have to play the game. The question is, if you understand that it's a game, do you have better odds to play it? Yes. Most people take life seriously. If it's just a video game, you know, it's just passing by, you know, it's just a journey, then you might view it differently and the perspective might shift.
What do you think makes you happy? When are you at your happiest?
I'm pretty content all the time.
Where's that come from?
Choice.
Were you beforehand? Do you think money helps?
Absolutely, money helps. And because money gives me the ability to have freedom. Absolutely. And how much money? You don't need millions of dollars. You just have to have the ability to do what you want, whenever you want, however you want, and say what you want. But happiness isn't even something I focus on. It's not a factor for me. I don't chase happiness. I don't look for happiness. I don't pursue happiness. I am after experiencing life, the fullness, the range of it. You know, I was telling somebody before, you know, people pray and ask God for patience. But then when God sends them a situation that tests their patience and is very difficult, they don't realize that that's what God sent them in order for that patience to be developed. You want the patience, but you don't want the process in order to achieve the patience. So if you're asking God for self-development, you want to become better, you're going to have to go through some shit. Life's not going to be easy. Welcome to the game. This is what you signed up for. Pain, suffering. Oh no, I didn't sign up for it. Well, you signed up for it just by being human. So welcome to the game. We're all playing it. Some people have different levels of suffering. Some people have more privilege. Some people have less privilege. It is what it is. What are you going to fucking do about it? Cut the pie in half? Not going to happen. So take the cards that you're dealt with, elevate your consciousness, be grateful that you have the opportunity to change your life. And if you don't think you have the opportunity, you won't have the opportunity. Your life won't be my life. Right? Your outcomes aren't supposed to be my outcomes. What you drive isn't supposed to be what I drive. Where I live isn't supposed to be what you live. You don't fucking know anything about me, motherfucker, watching this podcast. You don't know if I'm happy or not happy. All you can do is your best.
What do you think of social media?
I think social media is great. I think people talk shit about it, but at the end of the day, it's what you use it for. It's a tool.
Intention.
It's all about intention.